Hope everyone is having a great start to their week and a great Sunday morning. I had a wonderful night at work last night. Non-eventful. Way I like it. B. Shady's pulling some cash. Gotta love that. Good morning, Mr. Mister. Good morning, Mr. B. Shady. And good morning, Mr. Michael. Guess it's just us gentlemen here so far. Hope you gentlemen are doing great. Looks like B. Shady's already hard at work. How many hours of Raid did you watch yesterday? How long could you make it? I watched a little while. I managed about 20 minutes. That's about it. Anyway, let's get this started like we always do. Talking about what I had in my pocket last night. So last night, I had the Mech Force and Alpha Hunter collab Apocalypse. And I love this thing. This is a great knife. Love this blade shape. Can't go wrong with this blade shape. Hollow, flat, compound. Good morning, Brown Sugar. Well, I had that in my front pocket. And then in my back pocket, I had my Waka Waka. Waka Waka. And I can't ever get the front flipper on the first try. I don't go to the end far enough, and that jimping is a little, it needs more jimping. I don't know why they didn't continue that to the end of it. Makes no sense why they left that last little part not jimped. That's like totally backwards from what it should be. But this knife is actually the most comfortable reverse flick knife I have ever felt. Especially if you get it tuned properly. It takes little to no effort whatsoever to open it with reverse flick. The angles on it are perfect. I can't jimp it after the fact. I mean, I should jimp it. I just wish it wasn't hardened. I wish they did it before that so the spacing would match up and everything. I might try it on one of the blades since I can swap the blades around. Yeah, I might try it. It would be worth it on this knife. How is everyone doing this morning? What have y'all got in the pockets today? What is this media source I have active? Aha. It's the media. There we go. I had that video still playing in the background of the skull with the smoke coming down. Yeah, how much Blade Show Texas did y'all watch yesterday? I'm going to try a couple of test things today that I've not tried. Well, at least one test thing. It's got to do with this piece of wood and this knife. Um, I thought of a new method on how to be able to correctly bead blast hardware. And don't worry, we're going to get to Blade Show. But how to bead blast hardware and get it ready to go. So where's the rest of this hardware? Okay, that is the clip. And that is the knife. And that is something else. Well, where are the actual screws? That is no good. I must have put them elsewhere. Did I do something funny when I opened that? Oh, the screws are in there. Duh. All right, so maybe I won't have as hard of a time doing this as I thought. But I'll show you what my idea was anyway. So when and if I have little hardware that I want to bead blast and not worry about messing up the threads on, I'm probably going to screw these down into the standoffs, and then I can shoot the standoff and the screw and not mess with the thread. But if I don't want to do that, I thought of a technique that I could use this little piece of wood to it will hopefully work. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drill a tiny hole right here in this piece of wood. Then I'm going to take my my T8 driver, and I'm going to attempt to screw this little screw into this hole by using a little bit of force. I might need a little bit bigger drill bit. I do have one of those, but I think if I just apply a little pressure, I can get that to screw in perfectly. So that will work great. Just like this. There's no way that this little piece of plywood can hurt this screw. But now I've got that little screw perfectly in there to where I can bead blast the heck out of it and not worry about getting to the threads. So I thought that would be a great method. Instead of making me some kind of piece of metal that is tapped with the correct holes for every kind of screw, I can just make some general holes around the right size of the screws, and then I can bead blast them. So I've got to bead blast these screws so that I can anodize them. And let's see, let me put another one beside it there. All right. Now I got my other screw. And I know that I know that this wood can't ever hurt this metal. But getting these started is kind of a pain in the butt. I need to make a little bit bigger hole, maybe. I need to waller it out. Yeah, I don't know what the word waller means. I guess waller is a actual word. All right, that one worked good. That Wallerin worked. Now I'll just get it to tighten into this little piece of little piece of plywood. This is a longer screw. This is for the clip, I believe. All right. Now both of those are in there. I can't lose that little standoff. Let me throw it back in the box here. All right, so now I can blast hardware pretty easily just by using this little thing. All right, and then what else did I need to do? Oh yeah, I needed to y'all know I bought a knife from Burning Stables Forge, and it is on the way to me now. I believe it's in the mail. He has finished it, and it is on its way. So I have got to fulfill my end of the obligation, which our trade was for this knife, the Heretic Knives Wraith. And it is the purple version, Wraith Auto, two-tone DLC, single edge, purple camo carbon. So it is this knife here, if y'all remember, with the pretty purple. Can't get the light to hit it correctly this morning. There you go. You can kind of see the purple there. This is an integral carbon fiber knife. It's really a bolster lock, but yeah, it's an auto. So I traded this knife for a Burning Stables knife. And I made sure to hook his sister up with some money for the sheath. So I got to pack that up and get that out to him. Not really my style. I'm not an auto guy, and I'm not a black dark knife guy. I'm not a DLC guy. And I'm sure I will love the fixed blade he made me. Way better. All right, so there is the Heretic boxed up. And, well, I thought I had a box for it. What did I do? Oh, yeah. I do have a box for it. Throw this in there, I guess. All right, so how many? Yeah, nobody answered me about watching Blade Show Texas videos yesterday. How much did you see? Did you watch any of it? Did you wait for us to go over it? I'm gonna throw that in there. A little Blade Alchemy lasered business card. I've lost my stickers. I don't know where my stickers are. No idea. Kind of making me mad because they're around here somewhere. Yeah, I like that method of doing hardware. All right, I went ahead and picked out a bunch of links for us to watch this morning. Got them all ready. By the way, Mr. Drewski, congratulations on your Andrew. Sorry, I said Drewski. Mr. Andrew, for getting a nice Rockstead. Super cool knife. Even if it's an older one or got a little bit of grime on it. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see. I guess that's about it on the Discord this morning. John showed this crazy Kaiser Critical that he got, and the guy painted the blade. This guy taped off these lines and painted the blade. And I have no idea why he did that. That's a pretty wild thing. Wild thing. And as y'all know, some of y'all know, some of y'all know that I have a very similar one, except mine does not have the crazy painted blade. I like Christensen design knives. I like Matthew. I like Matthew Christensen. And this one actually belonged to Jason Grant, who made the gripper. And I believe he's the one that sent it off to Way of Knife to get this crazy pattern done. But evidently somebody likes that color pattern on these knives, because as you can see, mine looks like that. And his looks better because it's crystal tie, maybe. Or it might be one of those false, like iced. But anyway, seems to be a common theme for this knife. I kind of keep this one the way it is because it came from him and because I like Christensen's designs. I just like the knife. Why mess up a super pretty Way of Knife anno pattern? So anyway, so Be Shady, you were able to stomach 6 hours of Ray? Wow. Hats off to you, buddy. Oh. Sorry, I didn't see that you said you finished that with the first night. It kind of dropped off yesterday. Aaron again with the bangers on Discord. The Millet Overland. Always with the bangers. All right. Well, let's go back over here and go to some links I had. Oh, something cool I wanted to talk about also during this sometime today was something I found interesting. China just released a new version of carbon fiber called well, they rate it in T1200 carbon fiber. So it's a breakthrough in carbon fiber. They've steadily gone up from T400 to T600 to T1200 now. Carbon fiber can be used in all sorts of fields, and is going to so T is for tensile strength. Sorry if I didn't mention that. And it's kind of how they rate it. But this new carbon fiber, let me go to it here. Toray develops T1200, the ultra high strength carbon fiber. And there's so many, so the grams per density. So I guess they had T800 and maybe T1100, but now they got T1200. But carbon fiber is still considered to be the specialty material. So they only produce they only produce 100 tons of it a year. So right now, the way it is, it's not, they don't produce enough for it to be classified as anything but a specialty material. But pretty soon, they're going to be, and the main technologies and stuff this will be used in will be like robotics, vertical takeoff, vehicles, what are they called? Like the little drone cars that they're coming out with soon. Of course, space technology and everything else carbon fiber will come down to. But the strength of this stuff is pretty crazy. And the stuff they're going to be able to do with it is going to be pretty crazy. But it was just something I ran across, a silly fact yesterday that I wanted to relay. Pretty cool breakthrough. All right. So I got a few. We're going to start with the one from Heretic because
Blade Show Texas. I'm at the Heretic.
I just showed a Heretic.
Mike, the CEO of Heretic, to show us what they brought to the show.
What's going on, guys? Hey, we are super excited to be here and super excited to be in Texas. That's why we did the Texas Wraith. This is our show special. Check that bad guy out. That is automatic, all hand painted by our Cerakote team. You got to swing down and get one. And your guy Chris here will also have them there at Lone Star.
Now, the cool thing is, not like this isn't just one tan. This is a gradient on the Cerakote. You have two different colors, and you have MagnaCut blade.
MagnaCut blade, Texas Star.
This is automatic, and it's got great. I like the action on the auto wraiths is really awesome. And y'all keep on coming out with new auto wraiths. Like, slow down, man. Y'all keep on coming out with such cool things.
Well, I appreciate that. We've got wraiths that are in the oven right now, so we're just baking and baking. We're just gonna keep making them.
Now, these are stamped with Blade Show Texas 2026.
Yep.
Are y'all gonna make more of these after Blade Show?
No. Whatever it is out there is out there. That's it.
So if you're not, like, you got to come to Blade Show Texas.
Yeah, you got to come to Texas.
All right,
check these things out.
All right, brother, what else do we got?
So you got to see some of these custom pieces here that we did. Really, really excited to introduce our new crossbar lock. This is called the Crochet. This one is obviously the super custom version with the carbon fiber, the M390 mirror polish blade, machine clip, fully machine hardware. This has our new internal cassette system. Fully modular platform. You'll be able to change out your scales to titanium or aluminum or G10 or whatever. Really, really cool new platform that you're going to start to see going into production. Should be just before a big blade show in Atlanta.
Okay, so this looks like vertebrae almost. It looks like a spine. Love this. It's kind of a combination between being an open back and having a back spacer. So I really, really like it. Where did the inspiration for the name come from?
So crochet is, in Russian folklore, can put its soul into any item. So the story behind it is the internal cassette is basically your crochet, and so it could be in any different form, whether it's different styles or different blade shapes or whatever, but it's still internally the crochet.
I love that, man. That's so cool. And if you'd like to pick
so
one of these
up,
we do have
mechanism.
them available at Lone Star Knife and Supply.
That's pretty cool.
Come get one there, guys. Very, very limited pieces. I think we only did like 20-something prototypes. So yeah, and he's got them. So the other neat one is our friends with us over at Baker Forge got us a bunch of really cool Damascus, and we did a full carbon fiber chassis. We did all DLC hardware, and then we took a Vegas Forge Reptilian and deep etched it, and then polished it, and then did a DLC coating on it.
Wow.
They're absolutely wild with that, and then all hand ground. You got the star grind on there. Just really, really cool custom pieces.
That's crazy. That's too much work for a blade, man. Wow.
That is wild. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's crazy. How do you remember all those steps? Dude, that's crazy.
Oh, it's
what I like
takes,
that.
Man. All those different
so
steps.
Beautiful.
You got to see also, too, this is kind of even what it looked like to give you that polished look before it was DLC. Like, this one is just straight polished.
This is Rose and Vines?
Yes, that's Rose and Vines. Also Vegas Forge with the carbon fiber chassis, all polished hardware.
Man.
And those are also available at Lone Star.
That's right. Now, this is the Gin.
Yes.
This is a newer model from Heretic. Very, very nice. This
I
is
haven't
a
seen that one, I don't
with
think.
a button lock, baby. Pow! Really love this. Awesome, man. So
those blades
what
are
is
pretty
your booth
sweet,
number?
though.
701.
701. Honestly, guys, you can't miss it. It says Heretic. It's got.
All right, next one I had was him going to the Voyage Blade Works booth.
Guys, we're at Blade Show, Texas. We're at the Voyage Blade Works booth. We got
Come booth
Drew and
921.
Luke.
Come to booth 921.
So, guys, what do y'all have for Blade Show, Texas?
We have what I'm talking into.
What is
Morning,
that?
anyone who's lurking.
Dude.
Morning,
It's the
David.
Texas Avius.
But more
Y'all
exciting,
smash that
we
like
have
button.
a new Kickstarter.
While we watch some Blade Show
we have
stuff.
the new Kickstarter that's launching right now. You're the first one to see it since the
First
launch. There it is, right there, the Caravel, and
The Waypoint bit driver.
So, what are we looking at here? So, a carabiner and then a bit driver.
Yes.
So-
all titanium.
Okay.
Over a minute of spin.
A minute of spin?
Over a minute. Safe to say a minute, but over a minute for sure. Full tie, accepts your standard 1/4-inch bits.
So, did you do some type of anti-gravity
Yes.
machine in there?
Yes.
that's exactly what happened.
Yes.
Ball bearings. Ball bearings. And then we have the Caravel.
The Caravel doubles as a bottle opener, which is very nice. These are $20 on the Kickstarter
Early
today
bird.
for the early bird. Normally, how much are they going to be?
Knife mic to the
30.
lip.
As you
And
almost
then-
stabbed me in the
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
40 for the Waypoint early bird.
At
And then
Blade
it
Show?
goes Kickstarter.
Okay.
Yeah, only a Kickstarter. But
Kickstarter
if you want
only.
to get your hands on it, you can get the protos at Blade Show Texas. So yeah, 40 for the bit driver, 20. Those are the early bird. Goes up to 45 and 25 respectively.
Morning, Scott. Good to see you, buddy.
Retail is going to be 50 and 30
Heck
respectively.
yeah. Now, you guys brought a whole bunch of knives. Some of my favorites are
Yes.
here as well, but let's
And-
talk about these folders real quick. What do we have folder-wise?
I got one
we
of their
have the
folders.
Basic, good God, you scare me with that every time. We have the basic micarta ones. I'm holding it low, expecting the. There you go.
I know. I don't have my daughter with me this time. It makes it hard.
Yeah,
That is
that
the
knife
regular
has
drop
grown
point right there.
on me a
And
little
then
more than it
this is
did
the clip point.
when I first
And
got
you
it.
have speed
Micarta.
holes for extra horsepower.
Yes, you have your 14C 28N right there.
Morning,
on the
Knives Are Life.
inside. The very minimalistic Voyage Blade Works right there. Dude, this thing is just super smooth, and it's.
I
snappy.
forgot what I did with that
and
one.
then we
It's
did
made by
do-
Kaiser,
We
I
also
believe.
have 2 of the Lone Star exclusive.
No, it's
That's
made by
right.
somebody.
The
maybe.
Lone Star exclusive
2 until the
Outlands
next drop.
are here. Due to a logistics quirk, we have 2 available. So come over to booth
921.
921, the most tactical power
921.
booth in the entire
921.
show. Come on over and pick those up. Show price?
$80 for the
Dude,
show price.
That's
Yes.
ridiculous. Are
Yep.
y'all sure?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Okay. But then
One more thing.
you also, well, do we have these other versions? Are these for looks?
No, those are here.
Those are here.
Yes.
So we got Blue Baby. Is this also 80? That's crazy. Are y'all sure?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
American made. You know.
D2 Power Steel.
Yes.
Aluminum scales.
Aluminum scales come with a titanium bead on a lanyard. Like, that's insane, dude.
The value is unprecedented.
We have hundreds of signups on the website for them, but we held them for the show. Like, we were like, nah, let's give them to the people that come to the show that want to come to the booth and visit and have that camaraderie. So we wanted to make sure we did that. We also have this in a display case, so they are not to really be fiddled with, but we have our collaborations with Smoky Mountain, with RJ, and stuff like that, so you can look at them and then you can go pick them up at their booth if you'd like.
Available today at Blade Show, Texas.
Yes, Smoky Mountain Knife Works has
Fort
some
Worth,
in
Texas.
their case. Yes. America, Earth, USA.
He said-
Soul system.
Pretty much every.
So yeah, I bought one of their knives. I bought the one they were just talking about on Kickstarter when they had it. And the only problem I have with it so far super cool little knife. USA made. Aluminum handles. Like you said, comes with a titanium bead, all for like $80. It's got D2 blade steel, which I don't mind. Some people do. But this is this is probably my only American fixed blade. It's a cool little knife, but the sheath rattles badly. Y'all can't hear that because I've got the microphone turned off probably. But right here, let's see. Yeah, it shakes pretty bad, so I can possibly I can tighten it up by using a little bit of a heat gun and squeezing here and get it to tighten up. But out of the box, pretty annoying. It also came with some kind of this sticker this came because of the Kickstarter campaign, I guess. But I think I got this whole thing for $70 or 75 or something. Well, that's cool. And then I did go and buy I bought that other one they just showed, and I swear it's OEM'd by somebody. Let me see if I can actually find it. I think it might be in my Real Knives #2 box. It might take me a second to find it. Where is it? Well, is that it? Nope. That's all my little ones I made. All right. Well, come on, where are you? I forgot what that knife's even called. But, of course, can't show it if I can't find it. Yep, don't see it. Still don't see it. Not seeing it. Alright, I'm tired of bending over. Oh well. It's missing. It's not in the right case. What is and I got some random knives in this case. I don't know. I don't know where it's at. But I know I've got it somewhere. Alright, oh, donut community. All right, back to the videos. Where we at? Let's see. I think we were here next. A couple of custom
Guys,
people.
we're at Blade Show Texas. We're here at J&L Custom Knives, talking to Jonathan about what they brought to the show. What'd you bring?
So we brought a whole variety of stuff, but we have a couple of our signature models.
Let me turn off the voice.
I'm excited.
This one right here is more of a tactical fighter knife. It's been really popular with military. That's called the Kasugi.
Kasugi. Where'd you get that
after
name?
It's the last name of one of my buddies who's a military, long-time career guy. And he designed it. It's a very traditional Filipino fighting style.
Yeah.
That's kind of where it came from.
I really like these really unique serrations down here. Like, look at these serrations.
So we sharpen the whole knife first before we do the serrations. So it'll have the backside sharpened, give it a little extra bite to it.
That's really cool. And then G10 for scales, contoured.
Indestructible, essentially. Can put it through hell and back and it's still going to be great.
And that comes with a Kydex sheath.
Yep, or we can do leather if that is
nice.
What somebody wants.
What else do we have?
I got to see that again. I missed it. I was looking for a knife.
The backside sharpened, give it a little extra bite to it.
That's really cool. And then
that's
G10
a big boy.
for scales.
Real quick, while I was over there, it's Kubey. It's Kubey who OEM that knife. So this is my other Voyage Blade Works. The clip point version. And it feels like a Kubey. It feels great. Good micarta though. They picked a good choice. Pretty cool how it's black on one side, micarta on the other. Pretty cool looking knife. That's another Voyage Blade Works. So, all right, back to where we were. Good morning, TC.
Indestructible, essentially. Can put it through hell and back and it's still going to be great.
And that comes with a Kydex sheath.
Yep, or we can do leather if that is
nice.
What somebody wants.
What else do we have?
Another one that's been super popular. This is our little baby Skinner, which, as you can see, there are smaller versions and larger versions, but this seems to be the go-to.
Wow.
It's also got G10, it's 80CRV2 and Casweld.
Really interesting, like, overall blade geometry here.
So
really
that's the blade steel that I got from
like
Burning Stables was 80 CRV2.
Yeah, a little bit of rock work for grip.
Yeah, so you could really like do some detail work with this.
So as you'll see as we kind of talk, most of our knives aren't
Morning,
design.
Mr. Pete.
It'll be something somebody else wants, kind of comes up with. This was a buddy of mine that hunts a lot, and he's like, I want something I can really grip up onto skin. Like, what do you want for a handle? He's like, I don't need a handle.
Now smash that like button to help the brother out.
Knife. So you can hold
Morning,
it,
Wicked Dream
do
Designs.
It, get really up close for fine work, for kind of breaking down game.
That's awesome.
And then lastly,
or opening energy drinks.
Yeah, or energy
who
drinks. You got it.
Speaking of opening energy drinks
for all the law enforcement people that need to just pop it, keep your fingers good. This one was designed for law enforcement. We call this the sheepdog. It's got a little pry on the back so you can get up under windows if you need to, or into glove compartments, things in cars where you don't want to put your fingers. It's also got serrations, and it has you can barely see it, a blacked out logo.
Very
just
cool.
So it's kind of all done. And the handle on that is recycled tire. So even when you're sweaty, bloody, wet, whatever it is, you can really
that's
grip
pretty
into
cool
it
too
and get a hold of it.
So I don't think I've ever seen someone use the tang as a pry bar. Like,
well, you always so told don't pry with your knife.
Right.
Because you don't want to break the tip off.
That's
so we figured on the backside.
Dude, that's so cool. Very, very interesting. And that comes with
that's pretty interesting.
And
Leather or Kydex. That's up to the person.
Very awesome.
Because we'll do Kydex so they can put it on their kit.
And I heard that y'all are doing your leather work as well.
We are.
Dang, man. I like the pop of blue in there. Very cool.
I'm partial for the blue. I feel like it pops.
Very cool. Well, now, here's the thing. A lot of people can't come to Blade Show, Texas. So if someone was interested in J&L Custom Knives, where should they learn more about your brand?
All right.
Man, I'd say the easiest one, just tell people JL Customs Forge on Instagram.
All right, JL Customs Forge. We got to go follow all these people. There we go. Yeah, that one pry bar knife was pretty wild. There it is. That's a pretty cool hand. That Python micarta looks pretty good too. Wow. Yeah, that one's nice. Yeah, that Python micarta looks sweet. That is definitely a knife for R/pry bar. Designed for law enforcement, supposedly. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you could definitely break a window with that thing. All right. So we subscribe to them, subscribe to him. Let's see. And then this next one, I believe, is another custom maker. Yes.
Guys, we're at Blade Show, Texas. We're at Lex Rex Custom Knives. We got Jordan here to talk about what he brought to the show.
How you guys doing? Awesome. Well, I got a whole bunch of stuff that I brought with. Originally, yesterday, we brought over 170 knives. I make a lot of little ones, so it's a little easier to do something like that. But you did want me to talk about this super big, extra large death stick that I have. I only made a few of those just a couple months ago. This is the last one I've got. An 80CRV2, over a 1/4 inch thick. The handle material is black ash at the front. The middle is a malachite true stone, and the back is buckeye burl.
Also called kryptonite.
Oh,
I'm
really?
pretty sure. I don't know.
Sure, yeah, it looks like it.
Right here?
Yeah, go ahead, put that one right back there.
And these are your standard death sticks?
This one's actually the mid-size, and it's a brand new size that I've been doing. So I'll let you hold it. You do the thing.
Look at that. What is this?
This is a box elder burl up at the front, and it is multi-dyed by Caden Wilkinson at Real Eyes Burlwood. And then the back is a buckeye burl, and then I use a lot of true stone. I really like it, and there's so many varieties. I get all the true stone from Maker Material Supply also. It's got a really good selection.
And I have this size. This is the standard death stick.
That's the EDC. I make a lot of those guys. And this one is in W2 steel. I use a little refractory cement on there to create a clay hamon. So it's just a differential heat treat. So underneath the top there's little soft sections, and it causes a really cool cloudy pattern on there.
That is so cool. And you can just see, like, there are so many knives here, and each knife has a little bit of difference. Yesterday we were looking at, you have like this Tonto with just a little bit of extra little swedge.
Correct. Yeah, I added a little extra thumb dip in there. This Druid, this is the EDC Druid. They all have a harpoon clip, but some of them.
Wow, that's a pretty sweet looking knife. We got to go check this guy out too.
This one's unsharpened at the top. So it's got that multi-grind, but it's an unsharpened swedge, basically.
Man, it's just so much fun. I love every time I come to a Blade show, you're one of my favorite people to come look at.
Well, I appreciate that.
Because everything is so unique and so pretty, and you're so passionate about the materials you use. Now, you do have some larger daggers and some larger blades. Can we see some of those?
Sure, yeah. So this one here, this is my Blood Oath dagger. It's actually one of my original designs. I've been making this one for a long time. And it is a 9-inch dagger, double-edged on almost all of them that I make, and they've got a nice large guard. This one has a micarta, that's a canvas micarta handle with turquoise liners. And then all the sheaths are form fit to each one, so you press them in there and they're gonna snap right in like that. And then I use ulti-clips, so I've got the vertical ones and the horizontal ones that I attach. I just wait to put them on to let people pick. Yeah, and there's no thumb ramps on the daggers, you just yank them straight out of the sheaths.
Dude, that's crazy. Perfect for your next ritual sacrifice.
Yeah, or poking evildoers.
Yes,
so you've got multiple different scale materials for the Oath Keeper Oath.
The Blood Oath. That's what that one was. Yep.
Thank you. And then what do we have over here?
Further over, I've got basically pretty much all my knives. I've got more than one size. So for instance, right here we've got the Mini Goblin. This is the EDC Goblin. Both of these I have in Alabama Damascus, but I've also made a newer one. This one is in AEBL, and it is the mid-size Goblin. So pretty reasonable size, but still kind of a small knife. I can't remember the exact dimensions, but it's around 7 inches for that one. So
that looks awesome.
There you go.
And tell me again, what'd you call that material?
Yeah, that's a cool looking table.
This one is
hold on. Go back one.
That looks awesome.
There you go.
And tell me again, what'd you call that material?
All right, there's a good view of it. Yeah, I like a few of these. We're going to have to go check this guy out for sure.
This one is...
There we go. There's a good focus shot. All right, so we got all kinds of these little ones. Karambits, different blade shot. Oh, that Hawkbill Karambit, that second one up and that third one up are pretty sweet. He's one of the first guys I've not minded the triple pattern handle dealio. He seems he does care about his materials.
Jade
evident.
G10.
So Lex Rex Custom Knives Instagram. Lex Rex Custom. Well, maybe he doesn't have an Instagram. Hold on. Lone Star is about the only one. Lex Rex Custom Knives. About. All right. We can at least bookmark his site. Contact. There's his Instagram. Lex Rex Custom. Very cool. Very cool. I want to go back to his site. Shop. Check out some of his stuff. Yeah, here's that medium size, or that one that looked very comfortable to me. Yeah, I like the little jimping and pattern, like the sculpting he does on the back of the blades is pretty cool. Instead of just putting jimping there, he made a whole little sculpted area. That's pretty dang cool. Yeah, I don't mind his tooth. Yeah, that looks sweet with that that sheath material. Let's see. And then he has the death stick in different sizes. Crusader, full-size Druid, Blood Oath. There's that Karambit one. It's a pretty clean looking knife too. Different blade shapes on it. Recurve. Yeah, I like his handles. It doesn't look gaudy to me. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Like I said, I'm not normally a fan of all the different sectioned scales, but I do like his. So yeah, we'll go check him out. All right, then let's see what I have next. We got to be getting to somebody else soon. Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, we're at Blade Show Texas. I'm at the Keynison booth, and we have a special guest. We'll get to that in a second. So, Brian here with Keynison. What did you bring to the show?
Well, we brought a lot of great stuff here. The only thing left on our table is this high-end Vegas Forge Blue Tick. Blue Tick won Best Mac Knife here in Texas a couple years ago. But this is all Vegas Forge, Timascus, and some San Mai.
Man, this is just unbelievably beautiful. Where are you guys making these?
Just outside of Austin, Texas. We're based out here in the great state of Texas. We make mainly everything in
Man, he sold out quick.
Just outside of Austin by hand. But we have all kinds of different offerings.
Y'all have a team of 100 people?
100? No, there's just 2 of us.
Man, golly, dude. That is so beautiful. Now, how many knives did you bring to the show?
I think we had 9 starting yesterday morning. They took off pretty quickly. Tried to pace it out throughout the show, but that's our auction's the last one left.
So you're making amazing, beautiful pieces of art, functional art that people can carry cut something, open an energy drink, do whatever they want with. But like you could cut some corners and you could make these in a different way. Why do you choose to do it in like the most difficult high-end way possible?
I've seen you opening energy drinks with your knives. I don't want you to do that with this one. It's really a labor of love. You know, I enjoy getting into the shop every morning and staying in front of the grinder. We're really known for our material selections, and putting together cool materials and matching up rare items is really what wakes me up and brings me to work in the morning. So that's something I don't want to let go of. Plus, making things in the United States is very rewarding with, you know, U.S. companies that are doing the same thing and trying to build their brands, like Camo Carbon next to us here. We use a lot of their products.
Love that.
Made in San Diego versus some of the other alternatives. I mean, we try to keep it as local as possible, and it's a great community for that.
Now, Brian, if someone wanted to buy one of your knives today or soon, what would be the best way for them to do that?
Well, our website, KeenisonKnives.com, is a great place to start. Instagram, give us a follow, Keenison Knives. We post a lot of things up on there. We make as much as we can in our little shop with the two of us. So it's not always readily available, but what we have either goes to the website, or EDC Lifestyle is a great vendor that we work with. They have a lot of our product, and hopefully soon, Lone Star Knife.
Hey man, I'd love that. Now, speaking, you brought up working with cool materials. Right over here, we've got Glade Made. And
what's happening, homies?
What's going on? And this is Glade, and he is working with some really cool materials as well.
Absolutely, man.
Now, Brian showed us his wallet, and his wallet is this wallet.
That's right.
So, Glade, show us what you're making.
Yeah, man. So I've been making this wallet, I guess, for about 15 years. Under a different brand, sold the brand, and then that didn't work out the best, so I started another one. Glade Made. Some people ask why Glade Made. It's because I'm Glade and I made it.
Hey.
Pretty simple.
Simple name for a simple man.
That's right, dude. That's right. I kind of tend to over-engineer things just because I break stuff a lot.
Yeah.
So I decided to over-engineer a wallet. A man always carries a wallet. We don't carry a lot of things, we carry a wallet. So decided to make something that a lot of guys would not mind putting in the back of their pants.
Yeah.
So
how does this thing work?
So, hold that just for 2 seconds if you don't mind. So I'll show you how it works. It's just basically a retention base. You got 2 screws here, and you can loosen or tighten those screws, and it's gonna basically make that clamshell tight or loose based on the fanning motion. So you fan your cards out, take out what you need, and back together. And then on the back side, the clip, there's a thumb brake. Push your cash straight out, cash back together. And if you don't want the money clip on there, simply just take it, pull it off.
Dude, that's so cool.
And then you still be able to carry both. You can carry them separate. Just as something super simple that's going to last your lifetime. And it's a wallet.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Now, you've got a lot of really cool, here, take that.
Yeah, sorry.
You got a lot of really cool options.
Yeah.
Like this ano, where you didn't just anodize the front, but like the inside is anodized too.
It gets wild, man.
And like this right here, I don't even know how you did that. Like, that's freaking crazy.
I've been playing with anodize for, gosh, I don't know, probably like 20 years. And I would say it's probably one of my favorite things to do is to anodize different material.
Now, one thing I will mention.
Shipwreck.
This is heavy.
Absolutely heavy.
Like,
solid copper wallet, man. Something valuable.
You would notice if this was not in your wallet, right?
That's right.
But like the titanium, very good weight.
The aluminum. Feel the aluminum right there?
Oh, where did it go?
Yeah.
Oh,
Disappears,
too
right?
light. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Now, let me ask you a question. If
Go ahead.
someone sees this and they're like, I want a Glade Made wallet, where would they go?
So for right now, probably about the next month and a half or so, hit me up on Instagram, Glade Made Gear. If you zoom in just right here, take a look at it. That's how you can get a hold of me.
There you go. Glade Made
nice.
Gear.
I will have a website, but it's just not finished just yet.
Heck yeah! This is a new endeavor, old product listing or product offering.
Yep.
New version.
Absolutely.
Well, very good. Well, guys, if you want to pick one up, there is still time here.
All right. Now we're going back
Guys,
over
we're
to
at Blade
ProTech.
Show, Texas. We're at the ProTech booth. We got Matt here to talk about what they brought to Blade Show.
How's it going, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
So it looks like you already picked up your order. I figured we'd go through a couple of the highlights.
All right.
These shows are crazy. I'm so glad you guys came to come by. A lot of great dealers, you guys especially.
Thank you.
We brought over 25 show specials, a lot of new models, a lot of models that have been popular, and we've just given a little bit of spice to it.
Oh, that's awesome,
a couple
David.
of our favorites and go through them.
I love it. And these are some like amazing looking knives. I'm so excited.
Oh, yeah.
Green's my favorite color.
And if I recall, right when this goes live, they're live on your site, right?
Yes, they are available right now.
Cool. All right, let's start with my favorite. So the Malibu, we've been making this for a couple of years now. We're always trying to add new spins, a little bit of spice on these. So this is our dragon scale. It's a unidirectional pattern. So the pattern here, it slides off pretty sleekly, but as you grip upwards, it really catches the grip quite well. It has a smoky gray DLC blade, and then my favorite part is just a little touch of sapphire blue hardware. It's just a little pop of color that adds so much.
Look at that.
Yeah, I like that.
I love, y'all did
I like their
the
dragon scale. That's how my
DLC on a knife recently.
We did. I think it was for SHOT Show, and you had some of those as well.
And I love
integrity
it. It
is
looks so good, and it's kind of hard to tell. I'll be honest, it's kind of hard to tell in pictures, but you can tell if you have a black DLC and then the smoky right next. It's so apparent which one's which.
Completely.
So love that. Very, very cool.
Super sleek model. And then talk about more little combinations. Mordax, another popular flipper. I know, especially for your site, it's all the rage these days. This is our dark navy blue coloration, a super unique anodized combo. Again, the smoky gray, and it just adds a really nice contrast. The blasted hardware, white pearl button. It's a really sexy combo. Really neat story to be able to pull these from Texas as well, have them to your site. And then the Avalon.
Woo, man.
I know it's been one of your favorites.
Yes, sir.
So that's our green and DLC version, Blacklit Pearl.
That's a pretty nice knife. I've not seen the Avalon. Man, I've not paid attention to the Avalon.
Our shop is in hyperdrive right now, trying to make the next 2 batches of these blades.
It's a good Sever 7 looking knife.
It matches your shirt too.
I know.
Still sucks about Sever's knife.
It's been so much fun. You know, he's a great guy. He actually texted me during the show talking about Blade Show FOMO. He couldn't make this event because he was on set filming, but it's been a blast.
Yeah, we looked at the Avalon, but I don't think I paid enough attention to it.
And so Sean we're talking about is Sean Ashmore with Peace Neighbor, who is a famous Hollywood actor.
Yep.
That is so cool. Played many characters I bet you've seen. Now, this green continues to another awesome knife.
Yes, our other new model is here, the Scapegoat Compact. It's a collaboration with Ramon Chavez. You can see his signature on the back. I'm glad we have the signature because you are missing the skull clip. And one of the reasons for that is taking his full-size Scapegoat, removing the finger choil, making it a more condensed package, a little bit slimmer, which makes it not only smaller in pockets, smaller at the clip, but also a sharper blade as you have it a little bit thinner behind the edge. If you guys are steel nerds as well, this is running the Magnamax steel. You're getting insane edge retention, good corrosion resistance. It's a Laren Thomas product as well.
Wow!
It's never perfect without that snap.
Man, so snappy. I love it.
Such a cool one. And then, you know, a lot of things that are advertised as the exclusives for Blade Show, we always try to do some really fun combinations as well. This is not serialized, not marked in any way whatsoever, but the Operator series is such a popular DNA of our company. Really cool to be able to have a knife that runs extra stealthy. All blacked out, tritium push button. This is our Rockeye Operator. And talk about snap, man. Like, this one will really jump out of your hand if you're not holding on to it.
Now, we recently got some Godfather operators in, and luckily we were able to get some more Godfather operators here at the show. But the Operator series is so cool. Blacked out everything. The tritium button, slightly radioactive, so it'll glow for 7-10 years.
Exactly. And you won't grow a third eye, we promise.
Hey man, I could probably use a third eye. I might see things coming better. Well, Matt, this is really exciting. Y'all have people all day on day 1, all day on day 2. We're actually towards the end of day 2, and it's finally starting to be a little bit more
I think this is the next one.
Your booth right now at
Maximus Knives.
Guys, we're at Blade Show, Texas. I'm here with Neil with Maximus Knives to talk about what you brought to Blade Show.
Morning, John.
I got a Mamba Hybrid.
What? It's empty. There's nothing in there because it's actually in my pocket.
Morning, Cliff.
This is my personal Mamba Hybrid. Look at that scale, or sheath. Oh my God, the sheath, Kydex sheath, baby. Now, tell me a little bit.
Now that's a pretty clean looking knife. It's one of those ones where your forward finger is too far from the. It'll probably fit up on that jimping pretty good.
My Mamba here.
Okay,
yeah,
so
that's
the
a clean
Mamba
looking knife.
hybrid is in between the big Mamba, which has a 4-inch blade, and the Mamba EDC, which is a shorter, overall smaller 3-finger, 2 3/4-inch blade model. So this is the best of both worlds. And this is 80 CRV2 steel that's been bead blasted. We've got G10 rock textured handles, nice smooth eyelets that'll fit all of your 220 up to 550 cord, and nice thin profile. So everything about this is thin.
Yeah, that's a clean looking knife.
Taco sheath is made so that when it's riding in your pocket or on your belt, it's not bulky, so it can go under your clothes just fine. You got good, proper jimping on it, and it can do anything you need it to. People have used these from anything from opening cans of cranberry sauce for Thanksgiving to hunting, bushcraft, or EDC.
Well, hold on. What about opening energy drinks?
Energy drinks, it'll absolutely do that.
Heck yeah. Well, now the crazy thing is, I'll be honest, Neil, these are kind of hard to get.
They have been hard to get.
You take a long time making these, so there should be an easy place for you to come buy this American-made knife. But where in America are these made?
These are made in Lufkin, Texas. So right here in Texas is where these are made, in my home shop. I'm a full-time maker making a lot of these. I've made hundreds of the Mamba line of EDC, and they sell out pretty quick usually. But by the end of this month, I'm expecting a drop to happen at Lone Star Knife and Supply.
So guys, we're gonna have a nice arrangement of everything from the Mamba hybrid to the Mamba.
The big Mamba.
Big Mamba, thank you. They'll be available within the next few weeks, end of the month.
Yep.
He's an artist. You never want to push an artist to do their art too fast. But it'll be here, and you can get yourself a Mamba. I'm really excited. And Neil, I want to say I'm very...
All right, Maximus Knives, Instagram. Mamba. Maximus Knives. Here we go. Follow. Yeah, those are pretty good looking little knives. Let's see if he has a Shopify website. We will bookmark that. Catalog. Yeah. Doesn't have much for sale. Shop all. Hard to get a hold of, I guess. Nothing wrong with selling out all the knives you make. It's a pretty wild looking pattern. Custom chef knife. What else we got here? Yeah, that's a pretty good looking knife. I guess the section handles are not getting to me as much as they used to. Used to not like them at all. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe this is the 8th video. Is that right? Yeah. Now we're going over to Smoky Mountain Knife Works.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Blade Show Texas.
See what's going on at the CRKT. booth.
Cut. 3, 2.
Morning, Tristan.
There we go. I can't do it the way that Bryce does it, but we're here at CRKT with the one and only Bryce. Bryce, what's going on, man? How are you doing?
Happy to be here.
And we've got the Provoke X here. We've got a lot of other really cool stuff as well to talk about. So the Provoke X, we're going to be doing some testing on one of these pretty soon.
Yeah, put it through its paces. I'm excited to see what you guys got for it.
Oh yeah, I've got some ideas. I've got some ideas. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun with that. But let's also talk about some of the new stuff that you guys have got here.
Yeah.
What do you want to start with?
Well, we can start off with the counterpart, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
This is a new design by Ken Onion. It's obviously a really slim. There's a lot of knives out there that are, light to medium weight workloads.
It's
really
a big
lightweight.
bug out.
Overall, beautiful, simple blade on this. It's going to have a 12C27 blade. It all works off of the crossbar lock, too. So you got no flipper, no front flipper, no thumb stud. All works off that crossbar lock there.
So, funny thing to note, when I started my YouTube channel, I had a video. I was shooting some shorts, and when I would get a good crossbar lock knife, I would shoot a video kind of like this. I would show it, blah, blah, blah. I would open it with the thumb stud. I would open it with reverse, and then I would just open it by using the crossbar. And which is how a lot of times when I grab a crossbar lock knife, that's how I open it regardless. I don't use the thumb stud. I just pull the lock and use a little bit of wrist, and that's how I opened it. Well, I got one of my first comments that I got on my video was, "Why are you doing it like that? Nobody's ever going to open the knife like that." And, it kind of taught me that the world of YouTube, you kind of hear everything. And I was thinking to myself, because back then I was into more crossbar lock knives. So I'd gotten really used to just using a little bit of wrist and just using the thumb, the crossbar lock to open it. So to see them releasing that knife that only has that ability to open it kind of makes me go full circle. So it's
frameless.
Kind of wild.
It all works off of the crossbar lock too. So you got no flipper, no front flipper, no thumb stud. All works off that crossbar lock there. It's frameless, so all of the rigidity comes from the glass reinforced nylon handle, which keeps it super duper light, which I'm really cool. It's got kind of that faux bolster up front, kind of that classic sort of Ken Onion checkered pattern in the back, which gives it a little bit of grip. And they come in a bunch of different colors.
Ultimate simplicity, and what are we talking price point wise?
Oh, this one sells for about $60, $70. Really great price.
Yeah, see, that's what a bug out should cost.
Steel. I think that is awesome.
I know.
And I think you guys have
maybe $100.
I think
not
that one's gonna be a
180.
huge success.
It's almost like it's what the market wants.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's almost like we listen to the
at
market.
the correct price point and everything. What?
Great knife, man.
Now, what? I need to see. So this is wild.
Yeah, man.
And
that's one of those knives, like I said.
I almost got it there.
Ed, that's so funny. That's like that little knife that we talked about.
Hang on. I need.
I think.
Oh.
You got Band-Aids?
Yeah.
You can tell this guy does this for a living.
That's kind of like those old little.
How did you do that? Okay, I gotta see how you opened it.
Yeah, so I like to just pop it out, and then you just kind of go right up there. So what's really cool about these is that they're based on the old Flip It designs. These kind of have like a moment right now in the knife world, I think. They used to be used as kind of like advertising pieces for like lawyers.
Synchronicity.
Really inexpensive. And so we work with Ted Valerio. He's out of Colorado, and he wanted to design a more tactical, like everyday carry friendly version.
We just talked about that a couple weeks ago. So those little Flip-Its back when we were younger, they had all kinds of, different companies' names on them, whatever. But that's so funny. that they released.
So we use magnets that are impregnated into the glass reinforced nylon. They actually catch on the blade there. So it catches over. It's got a pocket clip so you can use it every day. But it's just really fun and fidgety. And once you get it down, it's actually a really natural way to kind of open the blade. Really fun.
I'm gonna have to play
Ed, it's all good if CRK
get a little
T
bit more
does
used to
it.
that one. That one, my brain still doesn't. I see it.
Yeah.
I got to get it into my muscle memory.
Up and down at the same time.
It's kind of it's kind of like a little. You kind of go around. Just kind of
around town.
You just bring it around.
Bring it around town. That's right. Oh my God.
Gravitic flip. It's coming out soon. Pretty cool little knife.
Insane.
Pretty fun.
Heck yeah. And what is this?
Oh, staying on flippy, cool stuff. This is M16 Bally Song. Our first Bally.
Wild. That is wild. And of course, it's in the M16.
Got to pay heritage to Kit Carson. You can see all the fun details. You got all the holes. You got the double hilts there. But what we really wanted to do was make a butterfly knife that was kind of functional for every day. So it doesn't have the long arms like one that you would have for like the longer performances, but it's kind of a fun, fidgety way. I'm not a Bally person per se.
Right.
I'm Bally curious, as they say. But like I really enjoy playing and fiddling with this one. It gives you something kind of fidgety and fun. But then also, it's a good cutter. Once you get the bail on the back, it's solid. It's a great knife.
And what's the handle material?
It's going to be aluminum. We got Magna Cut steel. It's all made in the United States. We partnered with Live Sharp out of Colorado to make these.
Yeah.
They're kind of a growing partner for us, which I'm really excited about. They've got some great ideas. Stay tuned for what we got coming out of them. Really fun. Oh, he's smooth with it.
I don't know about that, but that's about all I can do right
That's
there.
kind of where I'm at, too, with Bally Songs. I go over in the corner by Squid, and you see all the clicking and clacking. It's amazing what people can do, but that's not really my style. But this has been fun. Fun addition.
That is so much. And I will say, this is probably the first ballad song that I actually kind of want and would actually use and carry.
Totally.
I mean, you got the pocket clip. You've got the lock bail right there. That is really freaking cool. When are we going to see this one hitting stores?
That one's out now. So
yeah, I like that one okay, too.
KW.com and buy one right now. Really cool. We got some ideas about what we're going to do with the M16.
Well, they didn't really show much on this video.
That way.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the fifth one up from the top. All right. Now we got.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Blade.
Another one from. Here we go.
And now we're here at the Big Idea Design booth with
What's
the
up?
one and only
Smoky Mountain
TC
my people.
right there. Wait.
You know, I'm from East Tennessee my whole life. In
Really?
those mountains. I am. Johnson City to Knoxville to Chattanooga.
My mountain.
That's right.
there.
My mountains.
My boys.
I'm a Melungeon. So they are my mountains. Yeah. Apparently. A guy on the internet told me I was. I just decided to believe it.
What have we got going on with Big Idea Design?
Dude, we have a lot coming on. So big things. I'll grab a couple things. I don't want to disrupt the magic of this table here.
Morning.
Pardon me, gentlemen. Pardon me. Here we go. We just released our
just to make a comment on that, the point it turns from a clone to a counterfeit is when it has all the original marking and comes in the original box, so that it can be sold basically out the door as an original. You ever been there, Chip, to where? Oh, no, I haven't been down there to Chattanooga yet. I haven't gone. Well, I did go through there not long ago when I went to Gulf Shores, but I should have gone by. But anyway, that's where I think it becomes a counterfeit.
That is obviously our most popular fixed blade. Tonto blade shape. So traditionally these have been a clip point, and we wanted to get out of our own box a little bit, and we came out with these just a few weeks ago. We got them in a few different flavors, different handle materials. Absolutely incredible. That front tip, unlike most Tontos, just the sliciest little thing. So I was cutting some leather lanyards with this the other day, and I was blown away I was like, forget razor blades, man. That's the ticket. So I kept it on my desk literally for that reason only. I just have it sitting there. Yeah. So Tontos are in stock. These are Magna Cut. Like I said, a few different handle material options.
U.S. made.
U.S. logo made in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Everything on this was made in-house. So the blade is cut in-house. Well, we get the blanks in from Waterjet, and then we do all the milling, everything. Handles are done in-house, even the hardware. We even do our own hardware.
Wow.
So, and that's titanium hardware, too.
Nice.
But dropping here at the show, don't give it away yet. Come on, hold it. Don't you. We haven't even talked about these on the internet at all. I mentioned them one time in a video like 2 months ago. We're soft launching them. Look out in Drop Point.
Oh,
so another new blade shape, Magna Cut blade steel. This is our titanium
Look
handle
out,
version.
Mountain.
It's got
I
13
love that
stripes
handle,
on it.
dude.
13 stripes, baby. That's right.
America.
Our USA pins, the grips have
Smash
13
that like
stripes on them
button.
too. So
Help
that was
a brother
obviously
out.
intentional. So these are releasing very, very soon in the next week or so. Got to open them up to dealers.
There we go.
Let Smoky Mountain grab them some. So these are coming in the next couple weeks, as well as a USA-made bolt action.
Ooh.
That's right. Another new pin coming from the U.S. shop. They are in assembly right now. We worked with the team on assembly.
Is that the
specs.
one that Chad was showing me just a minute ago?
Maybe. Might have been.
Where's that pin? Where's
that pin? Do you got a U.S. bolt?
I don't.
I actually don't have one yet.
It would be this with the bolt.
With the bolt action.
Put
Yep.
these two together.
So it's like
It's
these
like
two met in the middle.
If that one
This
had
is
a baby with that one,
Correct. This is
and
our US
made
Pocket
the baby
Pro.
here in the U.S.
Yep. So this is a twist to open pin made in
Yeah.
Chattanooga. This guy can accommodate about 100 different refills. So
That
you
is
can.
fast.
It telescopes about 3/4 of an inch, and you got an auto adjusting collet. There in the end, that is patented too, which is pretty cool. We got a utility patent on that, and yeah, super cool. Kind of the goat of the EDC world as far as pins go. Super deep carry pocket.
their
clip,
pins
very
are pretty
minimal,
cool,
but
Andrew.
Still a full length.
Yeah.
Really great. So, but coming here in just the next few weeks, we have a bolt action pin, which is our best selling pin of all time. The highest crowd-funded pin of all time, actually. Did $429,000 on Kickstarter.
That is
2021.
awesome.
A USA version is in the works. They're in assembly now, and we'll be launching them in the next few weeks.
Heck yeah, dude.
Absolutely incredible. So, big hurdle for us. These have a lot more going on internally. And so this was a stepping stone. Get the more basic version done, then work into the more complicated version. So
I love it.
Gotta make progress while you learn. Right?
There we
So,
go.
Yep. Don't let great get in the way of good. So
There you go. I
there
like
you go.
that.
There you go.
That is fantastic, dude. I love everything you guys do.
Appreciate you, man.
It is fantastic.
You bought a prototype Civivi, is that what you said? At Blade Show Texas, it's called the Civivi AE Avern. I can't even read the word. Slip joint. Sample 1. Sample 1. Yeah, that's a pretty wild looking knife. Very sleek lines on it. Yeah, I wish I could have gone to Blade Show Texas. I'm definitely going to Blade Show Atlanta. What version did you get? Looks like they have a few different ones. 2 days ago. Here's a few of the prototypes. Come on, video. Let me mute that. Sorry. Walk and talk looks good on it. Doesn't look outrageously strong. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's exactly the whole point, mister, is it's really not a concern unless somebody tries to be shady and sell it as a genuine. And those are shady people regardless. They're not good people that bought that. So that's my argument all the time when people talk about how they've met all these great people in this community. Those people are not the people that are going to try to get over on a counterfeit knife on you. They're going to get the knife and enjoy it and beat it up and use it. And it's part of the knife hobby. So yeah, all right. So we got a couple more videos left. If y'all don't mind smashing that like button, I would appreciate it. This is another one I forgot. I dropped this one off in a box somewhere, and I didn't even remember I had it. But I do like this beef. This one feels pretty dang good. I like the blade ramps. I'm a sucker for a blade ramp. And I'm a sucker for just a regular drop point blade. That one's got a cool little swedge at the end. That's a cool knife. I forgot I had it though. It fell in the box that I use that I do all my polishing down in. And so I kind of forgot it was over there. All right. I had 4 more to go. Let's see. Pop over to this one. See what it's talking about. Oh yeah,
Let's
Tops
go inside.
Knives.
See what we got going on.
Now, folks, we're here at the Tops booth with the one and only Craig Powell. Craig, thank you so much, man. Always good to see you guys, and always good to see what you guys have at these shows. Now, I gotta say, the one right here, that I know that's not really a new release or anything, but it makes me so happy. I love those small ones, the El Chete, the El Chapo. I freaking love those, but you guys have got some new ones right here that are about to release.
Yes.
That people might have seen, but these are getting ready to come out now, so people can get ready to have them.
Oh, that's cool,
so
Tristan.
What do we got
yeah.
going on here?
All right, so
I figured they sold some of their prototypes.
Basically, we have a couple of things. The El
I still haven't
Chapito,
used Whatnot.
these Ontario knives, and the little Chete, they were all released in January, like at SHOT Show time, basically. So they're available for sale. They're moving along. These Ontario knives, they're wonderful. I love them.
Exactly,
that
Tristan.
is a classic.
Do what makes you happy, and don't let another man
that,
tell you you're wrong for doing
you guys, I would call this, you've topsed it up.
Yep.
That kind of sums it up
That's the
for
best
me.
way I know how to describe it, and you did a absolutely gorgeous job with that. I mean, this turned out fantastic, and there is no one that does that bronze finish as good as you guys do.
Oh, it looks
You guys
great.
absolutely nail that.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Those old hickories are just, there's a reason they've been around for 100 years. You know what
absolutely.
I mean? It's like, you see those and you're like, yeah, that's going to be useful.
Absolutely.
So, what we got for release, and I would say the next 4 to 8 weeks, is going to be this one, the Badger Creek.
Oh, yeah.
Which is kind of a throwback to the Onterios. It's funny because
Gen
this
4
got designed.
what? What kind of zero tolerance?
After that, Ontario was like, hey, do you guys want to make something? And we were like, we already know what we want to do. So, but yeah, the Badger Creek, this one is actually stainless. It's going to be N690.
Oh.
It is.
That Badger Creek looks pretty
We're looking at
mean.
like 3/16 of an inch.
Wow.
I love that
Because
sheath.
we
If the
have
sheath,
a high
so
grind,
those are my
basically a full
favorite
flat
kinds
on
of
there.
sheaths,
You
right
still
there. If the sheath that goes with it, yeah, those are my favorite kind of sheaths. The one that move with your body, so when you're bending over, they swing and swing free, and that's the kind that Joker Knives puts on their knives. I love these kind of sheaths for a good work knife that's on your side, and that looks like a great one. But yeah, those are my favorite kind of sheaths.
It starts off pretty thick.
For a larger
like 3/16 of an inch.
fixed blade.
But because we have a high grind, basically a full flat on this, you still got a really slicey edge. You got a beefy design, really comfortable handle. Two-tone micarta going on there, so there's black and tan micarta. Just an excellent
Dangler?
knife.
Yeah, okay,
Stainless,
dangler.
You know, low maintenance. N690 sharpens up pretty easily.
Oh,
too,
yeah.
when you
Yeah,
need
I
to
like those
sharpen.
danglers.
And so, I don't know, I've been really excited about this one since we started working on it. And normally, I'm not really much of a clip point fan. But this one, I don't know. This
It
one's
does
gonna
it
get
well.
me.
It does it well.
Yeah.
I am a clip point fan.
Oh,
and I
the
absolutely
zero
love
blade
that.
play
I think that's
is what you
fantastic.
mean,
That one's
mister.
gonna get me for sure.
Not zero tolerance.
The next two that we have, they are both dive knives.
Yeah.
So we've been working on these for a while.
Zero blade play.
And we've got basically two different styles completely. The first one would be
But
that Snake
I
River
didn't
Rescue.
think they were making
This
the
is
Gen
a
4s
scuba
and the
diving
zero
knife,
blade
right?
play
So
anymore,
blunt
but
tip. This isn't even sharpened in the front. There's a tank tapper on the back, so anybody who's scuba dived, you always want backups to everything. So if your air gauge isn't working, or even if you think it is, every now and then you'll tap your tank just to make sure.
Exactly.
You got a serrated edge for cutting lines, netting, rope, anything you might get tangled up in. You've got a
yeah, I
main
thought
edge
we
for
just saw the other
whatever
day
else.
that they were doing
The
away
cool
with
thing
the
about it
zero
is
blade
we
play on the
did
Gen
also
4s. But
N690 on these. So they are
yeah, zero
very
tolerance is a
highly
brand by
stain-resistant,
Kershaw.
but they're still powder coated. Powder coat's thick, it's robust.
It's all good,
gonna help
mister.
keep rust
It's what
at
we're here
bay.
for.
N690 is not impervious to rust, but it does hold.
It just
very,
threw
very
me
well
off because
against
he
it.
was just talking
And I
about
think that
zero
as far as,
tolerance.
like, we're tops. We're gonna make a knife first. So if we have to sacrifice a little bit of stain resistance for a knife, I'm gonna do it. Like that was a whole goal we said is.
All right, that's a weird one. Not a huge fan of it, but yeah, this is a Gen 3 zero blade play Vespa, which is the same size as the Ultratech. It's a copy of the Ultratech. I don't get serrated because I don't like it, but a lot of people do like it. But yeah, this is the zero blade play version. But zero tolerance is actually a brand. It's the name brand of Kershaw. So it's their premium brand. Sorry. So ZT is what I thought you were talking about. I've actually I forgot seeing that one on their page right here, this one. The 0203. I just bought one of those not long ago, and this is a counterfeit. This is not a clone. This is a complete counterfeit. It came with the box. It's got all their labeling. It looks exactly like the original and pretty much functions like the original. But this is the 0203, like I just said, 0203. So this is a counterfeit of the knife I just showed on screen there. And instead of $304, I paid $30. But it did come with it came with the zero tolerance box and everything. In fact, I might have the box behind me over here. Let me see if I see it. I threw some boxes from newer knives that I've gotten over here. Hold on just a second. Let me see. Well, I do not see it, but I'm pretty sure it's over here somewhere. Uh-oh. I got boxes falling everywhere. Yeah, I don't know where the zero tolerance box went. Huh. I think they're white. So I'm looking for a white one and I don't see it. But anyway, that one came with one. Yeah, to me, the clones don't try to copy everything, including the box. A lot of the clones that I get will come in these plastic boxes, and they'll have part of the, they'll have the logo, but they won't have all the other markings. A lot of times, they might have the blade steel marked on this side, like a lot of my Shiro clones. So that kind of is a dead giveaway, since they don't make a VG10 Shiro, that it's a clone. Some little telltale things that kind of give it away by the markings on it. Markings are the main thing different to me on clones that counterfeits. But anyway, all right, back to the tops video. Sorry. Got sidetracked. I got sidetracked on that ugly knife.
Something that's going to dull real easy. Like we're going to.
I know it's like a first responder's knife.
The best
rescue
balance,
knife,
I guess, of stain resistance and edge retention. So that was a goal with.
So that probably fits that.
This one again will be for scuba
nicely,
diving.
But...
Got some contour G10 handles here. These will be very comfortable, but also very grippy, especially if you have gloves on.
with gloves. Yeah,
Yep.
I've never been scuba diving, so I wouldn't know that you need to tap your tank.
Knife. The sidekick diver is going to be more geared towards spearfishing. So, especially if you're free diving, you got a fish fighting you and you're trying to surface, you can just end it.
The heck of a seatbelt cutter
to the surface. if you happen to run into something trying to take your fish from you,
or a strap
you got a little
cutter.
line cutter, so you can cut the line and bail. You got your serrated edge for, again, like netting and fabrics and things like that you might need to cut, and a main edge. We're going to sell it single and double edged. I would imagine most people for this type of knife are going to want that double edge.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, big, contoured, thick handle for gloves or bare hands. G10, it's going to be, that's going to hold
the
up
tank tapper's
underwater
pretty
better
cool.
than like my Cardo will.
That rescue knife.
Everything is stainless, powder coated. Like again,
you can also use that as like an EMT rescue type.
We want it to be a knife
situation.
Exactly.
So that's the goal there. Both of these models will be out, like I say, within the next 4 to 8 weeks. They're coming really, really soon. And we're pretty excited.
That is awesome. Craig, thank you, brother. You guys are awesome.
All right.
And, appreciate
got a couple
you guys.
more
And
videos
really
left.
Too,
see who we got
about
here.
The new section. And
LT Wright Knives. Another
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Blade Show Texas. This is day one. Let's go inside, see what we got going on.
all right, so we're here at the LT Wright booth with the one and only LT himself.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. And I got to say, before we get into this stuff, your quota coffee in the mornings help. I mean, it is my motivation for the day.
Well, thank you
It
very
is the
much.
inspiration for my day. And I tell you what, this is really inspired as well.
Oh, yeah.
So what have we got going on here?
Well, we had a project come up on the Woods Monkey side of things, and Brian and
Those
and
are
the
pretty
gang
sweet.
got together, and we're like, you know what? People like minis. Well, we had this big box of bone that I had purchased somewhere, sitting around. It was too small for our smallest Frontier first, and I was like, well, I've been sitting on it, no kidding, 5-6 years, right? And a box this big of little bone is a lot of bone.
Oh, yeah.
And we had it all dyed up, and I'm like, man, we got to do something. So Brian's like, well, let's do a little version of our half Shetty. So we came out with the Little Whittle Shetty, which is the smallest one.
Little Whittle.
And people love minis. That's
pretty sweet.
I am in love with this.
It is such a cool place. And the cool part, this is ABL stainless, same thing we do on our kitchen knives. And it's just a beautiful little piece, and the bone looks good. And again, we can put micarta and G10 on it. We just had that bone, so we created a project to get rid of the bone.
Mini machete.
So we have that size, and then the one up from that, which is just the whittled machete.
This is the little whittle.
This is the little whittle.
And then we've got the whittle.
The whittle, which is a little bigger, right? I know it just makes you happy, right? Just
yeah, it does.
The name,
it is just a cool looking knife.
Happy knife, man.
And
it's all based on the half shetty design.
So we've got the half shetty right here.
Yep.
And I mean that's a fantastic feel right there.
Great size. Good thickness, and again, just
that's cool.
It's just a great working knife.
And then that one is going to come with the now these have the leather sheath.
These do
See you later, brown sugar.
Spin made us some really nice little leather sheaths for both sizes. So really good stuff there.
And then we've got the fire hose sheath.
Yes. Now, what happened here is I used to have a blade sports knife that I carried around, and we had a piece of fire hose, and it was real just to carry the knife in.
Yeah.
Well, when Spin and I were talking about pricing and things, I said, what about making it out of fire hose? So he started looking and found some reclaimed fire hose and put these together.
That's pretty cool, too.
And not only they're kind of cool, but they function real well. We all know how tough fire hose is.
Yeah.
So what a neat concept, and people are liking it. It's pretty cool.
That is fantastic.
That is pretty cool, and it's a dangler.
Oh,
and I mean, you guys do a phenomenal job with the bone anyways.
Yeah.
I love it.
But anytime those happy accidents, like I said, we had that bone, and we're sitting there like, what are we going to do, make keychains? We just had it. I had purchased it somewhere.
That's pretty awesome. All right, LT Wright. LT Wright Knives. LT Wright Knives, bookmark. Scroll to the bottom to look for the Instagram logo. Instagram. Follow. And we got some awesome little knives. Super cool. That's the Genesis. Yeah, let's go back. Let's see. Go back to his website. Genesis Scandi Grind. Next Gen. GNS, the Genesis Bushcrafter. Small Northern Hunter. He's got a bunch of decently priced stuff. Nice. Even that $109 for that Frontier Valley. That's great prices. A2 tool steel. Yeah, great prices on these knives. The half shetty. That's pretty cool. That one's called the half shetty. I don't see. Oh, maybe it's on the second page. Les Stroud field knife. Oh, okay. He did one for Les. Yeah, that's pretty all right. All right, got a couple left. We will be done. McNeese.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Blade Show Texas. This is day one. Let's go inside, see what we got going on. Now, folks, we're here. I gotta say, I'm not gonna be coy about this. This is my favorite booth, the McNeese booth, right here, with the one and only Jonathan McNeese. And what have you guys got? I mean, we've obviously seen the new PM Mac 2 and the 3.25, the 3 there.
Yep.
The shorter version. and you guys have got some really cool stuff. Now, I'm not saying anything I don't think I'm not supposed to be saying. If I am, I'm going to edit it. But I know we've got some new exclusives coming that you guys are doing for the 250th American anniversary there. But what have you guys got with you here today? You've got some new patterns here in the Dixon, in the PM Mac 2 3.5, and in the PM Mac 2 3 there.
Yes, we do. So we just introduced our brand new rock pattern. So I've been wanting to do this for years. I never could come up with a way that I was happy with. So finally got it the way I wanted it. I wanted it to be very organic looking and not look too machined, but obviously be able to do it on the machine. And so that's what we came up with. It's way smoother in person than it looks in the pictures and video. So I'm probably going to rename it River Rock. So it makes more.
That.
Yeah. It's very smooth. So we did that, like you said, in the all three models, the Dixon, the Mac 2 3.5 and 3-inch. And then we also, one I didn't even get pictures of before we came to the show, on the Dixon, we got this new dragon skin. That is brand new, hot off the press for the show.
That is beautiful.
Yep. And Ain't just somehow dropped the ball and didn't bring a green one, which is the most obvious color for dragon skin. But we will have those coming down the line. So yeah, we're really working hard on getting some new stuff going and breathing a little fresh life into some of this stuff.
That is awesome. Now, you guys have also got some amazing fixed blades here in some finishes that I haven't seen yet, including this camo pattern.
Yep.
Which is, almost like an M81 camo pattern.
Yep. And wanted to get those done. We sent those out. We found us a new Cerakote company that did a great job for us on those. So those look good. This is the Ridge Runner that we've had off and on for the last couple of years. We've never been able to keep them going consistently, but we're going to change that now. We're going to keep these in stock a lot more often. And we've changed them over to our high-performance hollow grind now. So they are slicing machines.
That is fantastic. And you've got them in different handle colors.
Yeah, that's a nice hollow grind.
We do.
That is fantastic.
Then this is called the Ringed Agent. It's been around about the same amount of time as the Ridge Runner, but again, we haven't been able to do enough of them to really promote them, so a lot of people haven't even seen them.
Well, you guys have had a lot of irons in the fire.
Oh, lots of irons in the fire.
Heck yeah.
So one more quick sneak peek. This one hasn't even actually technically hit the site yet. We haven't even sold any of these yet. This is going to be called the Foul Play. This is our version of a bird and trout.
Yeah.
So this will be coming out here within hopefully next month.
That is
pretty sweet too.
Same high performance hollow grind, so it's super slicey.
And
wow, that's a hollow grind.
Yeah. And I'm not going to ask you to show anything, but there's rumors that there might be another Dixon on the way too.
That's what they say. I wouldn't be in a position to know, but no, we do have plans for that. So stay tuned. Maybe somewhere around Atlanta Blade Show time. So just keep your eye.
All right, and then last video for the day. What's it?
All right, guys.
Quick video.
Blade Show Texas are going down,
guys.
And
from Knives Fast and see where he goes.
They got a
There's
case
Kershaw
full here at Blade Texas, like they always do with Kershaw
and the
ZT.
zero tolerance.
And just tell us what you got.
So
man.
yeah, we can start out with the ZT117. This is the one that won the award last night for American-made folder here at Blade Show Texas.
And I love this knife.
Real streamlined. We got the Duralock mechanism here, flat ground MagnaCut blade, deep carry clip, extremely lightweight. This is when you got to get in your hands because it comes in about 1.9 ounces, so it's extremely light. Great everyday pocket carry. This nice carbon fiber.
And I would say to my old school ZT fans, don't just look at this knife and say, it's not overbuilt ZT, okay? Get this in your hand, try it out. It's fantastic.
Definitely, yeah. We still have the 203s, those other large knives.
Of course
so
you do.
Broaden up the category a bit, give us more options in ZT.
100%.
Then we can go into
the 203 was the one I just shown on the table.
Your subscribers probably remember the old bare knuckle we used to make with the sub frame lock that got discontinued. So we brought it back, but we brought it back with the Duralock mechanism and MagnaCut, with the olive drab anodized handle, deep carry clip. Again, with that Duralock mechanism on bearings, very, very smooth.
Good looking.
Great
finish
action.
too, yeah. Absolutely.
Fantastic little
Yep,
knife.
definitely a classic model. That's
Yeah,
really cool
it's
to
great
see it come
looking
back.
with the modernized Duralock.
Yep.
Then the Iridium family, the button lock Iridium. As I'm sure all your subscribers know, the Iridium family has been huge for us, whether it's our import line, our autos. Now we're making the button lock family. So we got the Machine G10, the nice olive anodized backspacer.
It's a plunge lock.
Again, the deep carry clip.
Boo.
Magnum cut blade steel on the button lock. Really the first big button
You know
lock
what I
for the
said
Kershaw
about
brand.
Okay, gotcha. You know what I said about this one that I think is interesting? I think this is a refined, better Skyline.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's
Absolutely.
kind of
We're done with plunge locks
Yeah.
now.
It's a fantastic knife for sure. I like the Skyline. Don't get me wrong. It's just this is
Skyline's an ultra classic.
It's an ultra classic, yes sir.
I'm just
but yeah,
kidding.
with no flipper.
Some people
but
can
that
still make them, I
ball
guess.
bearing action again on the button lock, real smooth.
Yep.
The G10's really comfortable. Another one you really got to get in your hands, the Field ZT.
Love that.
All right.
Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
Pat. Well, thank you, man. And coach,
See what else we got.
I have been. We originally.
Yeah, we saw this yesterday, so
much the
we'll scan through that.
Blast. Yep, thank
I'm doing.
Austin's awesome, by the way.
Thank you so much.
So what have we got?
NAFs.
We've got I mean, look, guys, it's NAFs is not just like a couple things anymore.
No,
it's
I
a lot of
know.
stuff. So.
As I was putting up this board, I was like, man, we've done a lot in the last 3 years. So yeah, I'd love to show you guys around.
So what do you got, man?
Let's start with the brand new stuff. So this is our Doodler model up here. This is a Matt Fitzgerald design. It's currently on Kickstarter right now. It's really sleek, kind of a gentleman folder. It's got an inline flipper tab on there. Our friends Kaiser are helping us make that one.
Nice.
And it's got swappable inserts so you can kind of mix and match across the models. S35 VM blade. And of course, you know NAFs, we love our little secret tools.
Yeah.
So we got a little secret pen down there in the bottom. That's why we named it
Doodler. Yes.
Exactly.
And
so
you would
that's
think
on
I would have
Kickstarter.
figured that out, but I didn't.
No, it's all right. It's secret in there. That's why we're telling you, everyone. So we've got that. We've also got the Yudi here, which just came off of Kickstarter. We're hoping to get those to everyone, you know, later this year in the
Brook trout
fall.
looking thing.
Yeah, I think it's maybe a brown trout,
Okay.
but it's our folding.
That looks like a
utility
Kaiser
knife, so
build.
it's got the replaceable blade. Super easy with just your thumb. You can tighten that and loosen that and swap out your blade very quickly. And of course, it's got that great crossbar lock that everyone loves these days. So that's super fun. Also a Matt Fitz design, as well as our OCT here, another Fitzgerald design. This is our newest launched product. So this is his first design. It's got a 14C28N blade, kind of that, you know, very sheep's foot style to it. Nice deep carry pocket clip, and it's our first.
You did the bend finger test.
The
there,
bend
too.
finger test, it passes right there, absolutely. So, and it's got a button lock. It's our first button lock design as well.
And they got blue, so you know I love that.
Blue, black, green, of course. And then, of course, the Lander 5 is maybe our most popular knife this year. We've sold many.
Very affordable. I did the
affordable.
Kickstarter on that.
Oh,
so.
thank you. Yeah, so $29.99. It's a full metal construction, comes in the 2 colors, and we have a lot of fun with engraving on these. So you may see over here, we've got these filigree pattern models as well that we did special for Blade Show Texas there. So super fun.
Crazy looking stuff.
All kinds of stuff. You got little Lulus, regular Lulus. We even did a Mexican blanket G-Carta Lander 2 there, special for the show.
You guys are having lots of fun.
So we're doing our best. We got the mills up and running, so we wanted to have a bunch of fun on this.
Yeah, I get it, man, and people love that stuff. So that's awesome. And of course, little Lander 6s, they're lots of fun.
Perfect gift for everybody.
Love it, man. Artisan prototypes. What we got?
Let's go. Let's just go from this direction.
Okay.
This one's the one that really got the big press at SHOT Show. I'm loving this thing. This is the Santee designed by Dirk Pinkerton.
I love Dirk's
So
stuff.
That's a cool Dirk
I
knife.
am not a recurve kind of guy.
Yeah.
I normally don't like really
Neither
thin
am I.
handles.
That one's
but
got
there's
that
something
tiny
about this one that
recurve.
both sits very comfortably in the hand and has a very intentional feel to it. Like you have to hold this one to know what's like.
He puts that on quite a few of his designs.
Very thin. Definitely very Dirk Pinkerton looking. Yeah, see, that's not, I mean, I would be able to sharpen this.
That's that
for
cool
sure.
blade finish that I like.
But yeah, in the hand, that's great.
The shiny stone wash.
Really
So that's
like
called
the Santee.
Santee.
And there's just like something about
Yeah,
this butt shape here where you get that. It just
Yeah, it locks you in.
settles so
Locks you in.
nicely in the
Yep.
hand. So
Okay.
this is his
Dustin.
mouse bird. This one is I don't know how to describe this because it isn't what I call a small knife because it is a wider, more kind of like I'm into the bird. that one.
All right.
So then we got a new one from Dustin once again.
Okay.
So this is his
Dustin.
mouse bird. Hi, Dustin. We're talking
Okay.
about mouse bird.
Mouse bird?
This thing,
Mount bird?
I'm into this one. This one is, I don't know how to describe this because it isn't what I
Good
call
finger
a small
choil.
knife. It is a wider, more kind of like multi-purpose blade, a little Tonto-y, small in hand. I love that floating backspacer. The top liner on that.
Yeah, that's a
feels
good
so
choil.
good.
Top liner lock. Yeah.
All right.
I like that one.
Size-wise, you can see a little bit smaller.
Looks
but
like
we
a
got
protean a little bit.
Still got 4 fingers. That's smooth.
It feels
It's
great.
very smooth.
Especially when it's closed.
That's the
And it's
mouse
called
bird.
house
Mouse bird.
housebird.
Mouse bird.
Mouse bird. You saying house bird or mouse bird?
Mouse bird. Bird that eats mice.
Got it.
Something like that.
This is beautiful. That's nice.
Mouse
I
bird?
love it.
Yes, sir.
And
And,
then we
and
got-
it does feel like you said, it's small, but it carries like a bigger knife.
Yeah.
Holds like a
It's
bigger
a wider
knife.
blade.
Yep.
Like that's got a more
Love
functional
it.
blade.
Yep.
All right, moving on to something that maybe someone from a long time ago might recognize. This is Mike Snowdy's reactor. He used to do these back in like the early 90s,
Yep,
early 2000s. And this thing is just nasty tactical.
That's a Halls.
Like it's an old school design, so we did have to make some changes. The current version of this one, this prototype, feels more like it was supposed to be kind of a, more of a classic liner lock. Something a
I'm
little
not
bit
sure about
more
that
original.
handle
You
with
can't- It's
the.
a little hard to roll this thing out with the frame lock. So we're doing some
It
adjustments.
gets a little
to where the
too
hole
small
is,
down there at
how
the
it's gonna be
end.
Textured. This is going to be all frag. I'm taking
I don't
out
know,
the,
it's
the hole
okay.
here just because I want. This is supposed to be more of an impact area.
Yeah, that's-
but that's
I mean, that's a
small
big
hands.
boy
For
for
larger
sure.
hands, it turns into just another grip point. So we're going to be moving this
It's a
down a bit.
mean-looking
There's just gonna be
knife,
a little
though.
reshaping done here, but that blade is where it's at. That is
Yeah.
just a honkin' Warncliffe. Thing's an absolute monster in hand.
That'll
I
probably
can't call it
change
light,
a little bit
but it
before
is
they
a fun
produce
piece.
it.
Definitely is a better middle finger flick right now, but after some changes, it should be a bit more comfortable overall.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely some rework into the back of the handle, but that's pretty dang good though.
It's very snowdy.
I
Yeah,
love
he
that
said the
crazy
same
blade.
thing. That's funny.
Big old Warncliffe.
Yeah,
and then
it
we're
is.
going crazy. We're going to step up one more into crazy. So this is another design by Task Knives. You've
Okay.
seen the Butcherling.
Yep.
And if you know Soso does some wild stuff. This one is
Yeah, we
quite
saw it.
wild.
Yeah, that one.
Look at
Check
that.
out this blade, guys. I was looking at that a little bit ago.
Once again, no idea what the shape of this blade could be called.
I think we saw the
it almost
Butcherling
looks like it could
somewhere.
be a fixed blade.
Yeah.
The way it transitions
The
right into the
upswept
handle.
craziness. That's
It's
what we'll
nuts.
call it.
We are probably going to switch this wire clip to a standard titanium clip. If you notice, the scales in here are a blasted textured tie and steel liner, so it's got some robustness without being really thick. It's kind of an great. Yeah.
I was playing with this is weird
This
and
is
wild.
different. I had to grab a different one. The designers here at the show, I gave them the one we had as a proto because this one
Okay.
developed a little bit of a wobble to it. But this is a design by B's Blades or B2B Blades.
Oh,
Bud Beats,
B2B blades.
who is a really cool guy he actually designed this entire locking system himself. So this is his triple BS lock, the Bud Beats ball bearing. It's a ball
Something.
bearing lock. Got it. Triple BS. Anyway, the action on this knife is really nice. Just look where the flipper is compared to the pivot, and it's really just at this straight,
Right.
this straight 45
Yeah,
degree
you just-
angle. But the action is really snappy
Jeez,
on
yeah,
this.
it snaps.
So this ball here is actually putting a ball bearing, just a full ball bearing, as a stopping point for this knife. It just rolls into place, and it holds it on a coil spring. So this lock looks kind of diminutive. It looks kind of small, but it is not a weak lock.
No.
The action on this is
Feels
nice and
strong,
smooth.
yeah.
This one is a
Absolutely.
little light because we have to figure out how we're cutting this little casing piece here. So this one has a little bit of a. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, a
You can
little.
play with that one.
No, yeah, I was playing with it earlier, but yeah, it just really. Whoops! If you don't screw it up, it really flies out of there, guys. I cannot tell you how hard it is to do this. Me, not the.
We have the Astro designed.
Sorry about that, dude.
No worries, man. This one's designed by Christian
Yeah, that's
Porterfield.
weird.
This one we might have to do a little bit of contouring here to change this up a little bit, but that blade
Yeah.
shape is what everyone's talking about in this thing. Like, look at that Tonto.
The blade
It is
shape looks
absolutely
okay,
nuts.
but the
I want to see about getting this one
handles
lightened
need
out
to
a little
change
bit,
a little.
but, the way that he described it, because this contrasts with that blue.
Sweet. Yeah, that'll be a heck of a cutter.
I know. And then this
Astro.
one,
Okay. And what was the name of this one again?
That one is the Saguaro.
Saguaro. Okay.
This
what we
one,
got here?
I apologize because I forget the name for this one.
It's the thing.
I think we named. We wanted to play a little bit with light on this one. So you notice this one's got a button lock, and this one actually has a full pass-through on the scale, so you can get light coming through both sides.
That's cool.
Kind of shines a bit. This is kind of a serpentine blade shape. I'm over. We put a little more jimping on here, but I like this nice, clean Wharncliffe and this very kind of natural shaped handle here. I'll give that to you so you can feel how light that is.
Yeah, that's a pretty good looking shape.
That's like, wow, that's very light. Much lighter than I expected.
The thing feels like almost nothing.
Little jimps here, maybe?
Yeah, that's my thought. Just a little bit of that fine jimping, a little bit farther up.
Yep. Very nice. Button lock. Is it? Yep. Straight up button lock.
Only way we can make it.
Can KC do this? Yes, he can.
Funny enough, that actually is one thing we got to do with this one.
Yep.
Bounce off your finger.
Yep.
All right, what else
Definitely
we got?
Come see Russ. All right, guys, you see this guy won. What you won for here?
Yeah, so this Voodoo specifically with the
No.
Black Dunes and the Black DLC Domicile won Best Folder, and then towards the end of the day, it won Best in Show as well.
That's awesome.
The
And then
judges
over here,
Best folder and best in show.
This one we have the Vandal in Purple Haze.
Yep.
And this one won Best Imported.
That's so awesome, dude.
Yeah, the judges said
I still got to get a
the action
Vandal.
gave it like the edge over a lot of other
Yeah,
knives.
and you know, it's so smooth and easy to deploy, and guys,
Yeah, I
for
gotta
us
get
big
one.
hand folks, just a much bigger. Now, don't get me wrong, the Voodoo is perfect in my hand as well. I just like the big stuff. I told you so. But very, very cool. These are still available at the show.
Yeah, we have
Okay.
a few available. Some configurations have sold out, but we got a few things.
And then, of course, we've got the ever
smash
beautiful
that like
Ghoul
button.
down here, and really cool. Check him out. I don't even think I said. So he's
Hey, it's just
your design.
perfect.
We're showing some new prototypes here. This is the N3, and this is the N4, and he's over here flicking a five, yeah. And we're not showing him because, you know, as he said, nobody needs to see that. But these are all pinch locks, Riot made, prototypes of upcoming models, and incredible.
Riot made.
Look at that milling on the tie. Beautiful. I've been walking down I walked down the hall. Whoops. I walked down the hall flicking this one. So smooth, guys. You know I'm clunky about stuff. Choke backs of the three. We'll put them all out where you can see them. And I'm in the middle of the hallway, so people are like going to step on it, but that's okay. And then the 4 is totally, to me, different than anything I've seen Nick do. You know, you see kind of the more traditional blade shapes, and this is like a belly tanto thing going on here with some really cool milling. And again, pinch lock.
Yeah, those are cool too.
For days. I love the pinch lock, guys. No, if you haven't heard, to me, one of just the most secure locks out there. You've got 2 pins in front of the blade, or 2 nubs, 2 tabs. Okay, tabs. Nick says tabs, so we're going to go with tabs. Can I front flip this? Nope. I can't. Okay. Nope, I can't. I thought I would try. And then this black one. Look at this, guys. You know I love it's in production right now? The Spring and the 5 at Blade Show Atlanta. So be 3 to hear that down. I got him laughing. At Tack Knives, and if you haven't seen, these are available now. The Magnificent Beast. They just came out. What a cool looking knife. Beautiful kind of rock scale pattern on there. What do you call the pattern? Do you have a name?
Yeah, that might be
rock grind.
It might be the $80 knife of the year.
Very good liner lock with a front flipper and a hole. Awesome. And you know I love the blue, so I got to show that. This guy doesn't have a name just yet.
Yeah.
But they're coming
probably next month.
Next month or so.
The idea is to be very slicey, very budget, trying to make like a budget knife interesting, very light.
Yep.
And this one is OEM by
Oh my
Tack
gracious, beautiful, yeah. And the action guys, you know me and bar locks, but there's people that are really doing a good job with bar locks. So very, very good. Just a second. This is the Intruder. If you guys don't know the Intruder, it was one of my favorite knives coming through. Beautiful pattern, of course.
Mini Marlin.
Mini Marlin, and then we have a prototype of the Big Marlin coming sometime.
Coming sometime. Not sure yet. Yeah.
And then of course the zippers. Don't forget, guys, if you go to Tack Knives, you can use code KNIVESFAST for 10% off. And the zipper has been a very popular one for them. OTF, of course. Check it out. More OTFs here. We're not going to go through all of these. And then I wanted to get over here.
Sure.
We've got prototypes of upcoming models. And remind me the name of this one, or does it have one yet?
It doesn't really have one. This was a Whatnot collab with another Whatnot seller, EDC gripper. This is actually version 2. The version 1 sold really well, and so we're doing a version 2, changing the thumb stud.
Yep. Very cool, and some really cool handle materials. Is this and
so that's a prototype in the making. Doesn't have a name yet. Going through another
lock.
round of prototype.
That's right. You showed me this one yesterday. That's right. Very nice.
Compression
he's
lock,
always
huh?
got the coolest stuff. More stuff over here out, and
All right.
really appreciate you, man.
Well, that was some good. That was a good little cross section of the stuff available. Super cool, super cool. Yeah, the compression lock one was pretty cool looking. So yeah, that was awesome. Thank you all for joining me this morning to check out Blade Show, talk about some knives. All right, I'm gonna get out here and enjoy my Sunday and get some stuff done and try to get these screws and stuff bead blasted today. Get that knocked out. Once again, thank you every morning for joining me to talk knives. I hope everybody has a great start to their week. And if you hadn't hit that like button, you can do it on the way out. Scott, thank you for joining us, sir. Don't get to see you through the week as much as we used to. And yeah, appreciate y'all. Be Shady, Mr. Friendly, thanks for hopping in this morning. John, Pete, Tristan, Mr. Throat Goat, thanks for hopping in. Didn't see you join. William, thank you, sir. David, as usual, appreciate you being here. Cliff, Brown Sugar, she already left. TC, if you're in the background there, Mr. Ed, thank you, sir. Andrew, appreciate you, buddy. If y'all hadn't joined the Discord, do so. The link is in the description. It's also at the top of my YouTube page. Come join us on the Discord and talk knives when we're not talking on here. J1W, have a great day as well. And we will be here again to do it all again tomorrow.